Hey, lovely Libra, and welcome to Cottage of Cups. I am Sally, and I'm going to be your tarot reader for today. So, just a little heads up, guys, this is my very first YouTube channel, which means the lighting may not be great, the audio may not be perfect, and I might be a little bit clunky, but thank you for bearing with me. I am learning and growing and embracing the learning process. So just a little heads up about what you can expect on Cottage of Cups. We are going to be doing monthly tarot scopes where we check in with the energetics for that particular month. And so today we are working on July. So we're going to kickstart with some oracle cards. And then for a little bit more depth and clarity, we will check in with the tarot cards. So beautiful angels, thank you for being with us today. Please, can you tell us, what does Libra need to know? Immediately grateful. Cultivating a gratitude practice might be important. Looking at the glass half full and not half empty. That always helps us channel the highest frequency, right? Gratitude. Any other messages, angels? Boundaries. Okay, there seems to be a common theme throughout the readings, is just enforcing our boundaries, saying no when we need to, declining that invite, speaking our needs. Let's see what the oracle deck has to say. But just really communicating our needs, wants, and desires. Okay, any other messages, angels, that want to come through? Any other messages? Okay, we have the path. Perhaps this month the path will be opening up for you. Perhaps you'll be embarking on something new. But immediately I'm almost seeing a new portal being opened, whether that is a new financial portal, a new means of income, perhaps switching up careers, taking an entirely new path, but it's like you're going to be going through this portal. Any other messages, angels, that want to come through? Let's see. Okay. Attraction. Beautiful. Perhaps you will be a little bit more attractive this month, or you will be attracting that which you deeply, deeply desire. Your magnetism is very, very strong this month. Okay, beautiful. Let's check in with our tarot cards. I'm loving this energy so far. It's beautiful. And I also must say that in terms of the boundary card and the path card, it's almost like once you enforce your boundaries, speak your needs, say no when you need to, that in itself is going to cultivate a lot of magnetism, because you are going to be advocating for yourself. And so that almost creates instant magnetism. You're letting the universe know, okay, I'm doing the work, I'm advocating for myself. And that becomes very attractive. You become the magnet. Okay, let's see, angels and spirits. What is the overall theme for the month of July for our lovely Libras? Okay, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Letting go of the burden, the responsibility, the heavy weight. You are going to be saying enough is enough, and that speaks to the boundaries. I cannot take on more. I cannot overload my plate. My needs matter. Learning to delegate, but just letting the load go, lightening the weight on your shoulders. Angels, can you tell us why this is here? Okay, we have judgment, surrendering. That's kind of the energy of the month. Absolute surrender, letting go. Letting go, surrendering in the name of your authentic self. Because the judgment always speaks about almost like a calling back to your most authentic being. And it's like, what do I authentically need in this moment? What do I authentically want? And anything that doesn't feel like it's serving you, doesn't feel like it's resonating with your authentic self, you're going to be letting that go because it feels like dead weight. It's holding you back. It's creating a lot of heaviness, not just physically in life, but energetically. That becomes a block for you. And as I say, this month you're going to be opening up a portal, but that portal can only be opened once you let go of things that feel like dead weights, that are blocking the portal from opening up. It's a beautiful energy, and it's very strong. It's a very strong boundaried energy, and yet graceful at the same time. Okay, angels, what is Libra's energy? Okay, we have the Page of Wands reversed, and then we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So it's almost as though, again, it's like, okay, so you have the Page of Wands, which is about following your curiosity, following your passions, pursuing something new. And then you have the Knight of Wands, who is just, confident and bold and on a mission, but it's very fiery, it's very driven, it's very exciting. But they're both reversed. So it's like there is this holding back energy. There's progression because you go from the Page to the Knight of Wands. So you are in the cycle of growth. You are progressing. Perhaps you're progressing in speaking your needs, enforcing your boundaries, no longer being a people pleaser, not carrying more than your shoulders can bear. But there is almost like this, it doesn't feel natural for you. There is like this hesitancy, holding back. Perhaps it's fear. Speaking our needs can be a little bit scary at times. If it's not our norm, it can feel very dysregulating. But let me just clarify, why is this the energy? Why is this Libra's energy, angels? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Devil. So this is absolutely about releasing all toxic ties, attachments to people, things, dynamics, habits, mindsets, and embracing the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is just very indulgent, abundant. She's very independent too. So this is advocating for yourself. But again, it's not feeling very natural because these patterns are very, very ingrained. They've been around for a long time. You're doing the work though. You're doing the work. But that's where this like holding back energy is coming from. Because it's not natural. It does feel a little bit challenging for you. This is very conscious, active work you're doing. It's like moment to moment decision making. In this moment, it feels uncomfortable for me to say no, but having to consciously push through, say no, and move through the discomfort. That's your energy. But you're breaking chains, you're doing it. You're becoming an entirely new energy. You're stepping into this Nine of Pentacles energy who advocates for herself and indulges in this energy too. This is the challenge. Okay, we have the Six of Wands. Why is this here? Why is the Six of Wands here? Okay. Yeah, so the challenge is going to be around really being seen and witnessed for who you are. Right, and then you have the Eight of Swords reversed. You are coming out of it. You have felt a little bit trapped in this dynamic. Stuck. Mentally very imprisoned. A lot of thoughts. As I say, these are deep-seated patterns that have kind of really, really held you back. Kept you chained. Right, with the Eight of Swords reversed and the Devil. It's kept you chained. But you are coming out of it. But that's going to be your challenge this month, to really Release the bonds that make you feel like a bit of a victim, that make you feel stuck, trapped to these dynamics and patterns and people, relationships, and to really be seen for this new version of yourself that you are working on. Some people are going to like it, some people not so much. But either way, you're going to be victorious. But will everyone in your life celebrate this new victory, this new version of you that you are blossoming into? And perhaps that's the challenge. Some people don't like it when you start advocating for your needs. Some people don't like it when you say no, because it's beneficial for them when you're a yes man. When you bend over backwards and you break your back in the name of pleasing others, appeasing others. So that's going to be the challenge, Libra. It's going to be really being witnessed for this new version of self and finally untethering yourself from the bonds that keep you stuck, chained in this victim mentality. You are finally taking ownership over your life, your decisions, who you are, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not. It's very strong. Very, very strong. Okay, beautiful angels, what is the advice? Okay, we have the Six of Swords and then the Justice reversed. So the advice is around, this is your card. Cultivating balance where there has been a wrong made or done. It's going to be made right this month. And that could be you, right? Taking on all these extra things, the extra load, saying yes when you really mean no. We're going to be balancing the scales. You are transitioning. You are going through a transition period. You are walking away and leaving behind things that no longer serve you, dynamics that keep you stuck and small. And we are going to be cultivating a lot of balance this month. Where there is a kink in your life or multiple kinks in your life, you're going to be ironing that out this month. That's basically what it's saying. And you're leaving behind people, places, dynamics, mindsets, habits that no longer serve you, that no longer serve this new version of yourself that you are blossoming into. You cannot go through an upgrade. You cannot reach this new destination with the tendencies and behaviors of the older version of you. You cannot step into a newer version of self with the tendencies, behaviors, habits, mindsets as the old you. And that is what you're leaving behind. It's a beautiful, a powerful energy, Libra, and I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it did. Your feedback is always, always welcome. And again, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you. And until next time, I will see you next month.